it's Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning of my imaging week. Basically means that I'm on my rotation at the moment looking at radiographs and ultrasounds and CT scans and all that good stuff, and it is 6:15. We're gonna get up and we're gonna go to the gym. I haven't done this in a very long time, but we're gonna go today. We're gonna go, and then later we're gonna hang out and I'm gonna take you through 48 hours in my life as a vet student on my imaging roster. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, I can do this, I can do this.
Yeah, where you gonna go?
I just took the funniest video of me doing shoulder press ever. Like, I didn't know I had a ski sloped forehead. New insecurity unlocked. I feel amazing now. So glad I did that. I think my mental health was probably struggling because I haven't been working out as much. So yeah, now it's 7:30 and I gotta go home and get ready for my first class at 9. So today I'm working from home because on our imaging roster we go one day in, one day out. So we interpret images from home, which is actually quite nice. And then tomorrow I go into the clinic and I help with the actual radiographs. So cool, let's go back and get ready for the day. You ever just like do that thing where you sit in your car after getting back to the house for ages? Wow. This is a look. This is a look.
Got myself up in the backseat, driving to you on the back streets.
I was rushing madly to get ready for my Zoom, so I forgot to film before my Zoom, but it ended up being finished early. It's only 9:30 because our radiographer, our lecturer, has to go ultrasound a cat in clinic. We get these cases. I'll show you my little setup. We get these cases and we basically have to work through them and then we discuss them. And there's also real life cases going on all the time in the clinic. We go in, we help with radiographs on clinic days, and we follow cases through if they're going to ultrasound or CT as well, and give everyone a hand if we can. I feel really glad that ended early because I forgot to prepare for the cases today.
Got myself up in the backseat, driving to you on the back streets. All the other ones are asking, but I don't give a fuck, they nasty. I'm just trying to find you.
Can't study without a snack. I just had a little break, went and yawned to my flatmates. Now I'm going to do another hour of work. It's 11:22 as you can see. I'm going to do another hour of work and then it's lunchtime. So I'm going to have leftover soup for lunch. I made the most delicious Thai red curry, carrot and sweet potato soup the other day. So I'm going to have that, and I made flatbread dough. So I'm going to make flatbreads to go with it so I can have something to dip into. Because soup just doesn't hit the same when you don't have something to dip into it, in my opinion.
I just wanna see you, wanna be with you right now.
Bread.
Why would I leave you? 'Cause I need you here right now. I just wanna see you, wanna be with you right now.
We've come for a quick little trip to the garden centre because Sam wants what does Sam want? Fertilizer? And I thought it would be a nice little break for me to get out and about. So yeah, we're at the garden centre. What do you think of the plants, Mandy? Lovely jubbly. Oh no, this one fell over. So today really hasn't been that eventful from me. It's now 2 o'clock and I'm about to do some more work before my next Zoom, which is at 3. I'm going to start working on my presentation now, I think, because I have to do a presentation on feline vertebral neoplasia, which is a very interesting topic and something I know absolutely nothing about, so we've got a lot to learn. So I am officially done for the day in terms of my work, but the most embarrassing thing happened to me on the Zoom. There was a case this morning that one of our classmates had started, but we ended up having to finish the Zoom early. And then so I skipped that case because I was like, oh, the person who started it this morning will finish it in the afternoon. They didn't show up to the Zoom. Guess who gets called on to finish the case? Me, who hadn't even started it. And so I had to like make it up. That was kind of embarrassing, but I did my best.
Is the aftermath of an abscess that's been successfully treated.
So it's the end of the day. Oh, it's very overexposed. And I'm just getting ready for bed now. It's been a semi-productive day, probably not as good as tomorrow will be, hopefully. But I just wanted to fill you in a little bit on how life has been going for me at the moment, because obviously I'm in my 5th year of vet school and I haven't really filmed a day in my life since starting, and it's been, how do I put this? It's been fun, but it's been challenging. I've really enjoyed being so hands-on this year so far, and I've really enjoyed everything that comes with that, like meeting different people and traveling. I've been traveling a lot, which if you follow me on Instagram you will have seen a lot of my travel, thinking about where I want to work and what I want to do for work and what that means for me. And that's really scary too, because I don't really know what I want to do with my life. The hardest part for me has been the lack of routine. I've really struggled with finding a really good routine that works for me. Like I said, today is the first time I've been to the gym in ages, but that's what I guess having such an unpredictable schedule brings. There's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of constant challenges and changes, like meeting different people every week, being in a different city one week from the next week, working with completely different animals. Like one week I might be with horses, and the next week I might be with farm animals, and the next week I might be with small animals, and the next week I might be at a zoo, or you know, wherever I choose to go. And that's pretty unsettling too. Constantly having to change your mindset and be on your A game all the time is really hard as well, but I guess that's kind of preparation for the job that I want to do. My imposter syndrome has finally crept through. I feel really young. I feel very inexperienced. I feel like I have a lot of my life left to figure out. Overall, it's been really fun. It's probably been the best year of vet school ever so far. I've decided I'm going to be sitting the NAVLE at the end of the year, which is the North American Veterinary Licensing Exam, which I'm going to do a whole nother video on, because I know a lot of people sit the NAVLE all around the world. But that's how life has been going. So tonight I'm going to go to bed now. I'm going to go to sleep. Actually, that's a lie. I have to finish my presentation for tomorrow. And then I'm going into the clinic for a 9 o'clock start, and then I probably won't finish until maybe 4:35. I don't know how much I'm actually going to be able to vlog, because we're not allowed to vlog in the hospital. And I will see you tomorrow. It's 7:30 and I'm still in bed. But what a lovely sleep in it was, and I don't regret it at all. It was amazing. So I gotta get ready for today now. I might make some breakfast and then work on my presentation. So for breakfast we're having oats again. I don't know about you guys, but like I would go through phases where I'm like oats, granola, oats, granola, oats, granola, eggs, oats, granola. Like I randomly kind of cut between the two. 3. This is really up close and personal. It is 8:40 now, and I just found out I actually don't have to be there till 9:15. Oh, I've really just fucked this up for a bunch of people. Okay, I got a new thing for my car to like hold my phone on, and it wobbles so much. This is my 4th day of my imaging rotation. I feel like it's helped me a lot with my interpretation of images, but I still feel like I suck at taking radiographs, like actually like positioning the animal on the table and taking the radiographs. And ultrasound is just a whole nother ball game. And we also do CTs at uni as well, and CT, something I just don't understand. It's quite a chill roster, but it's very hard on the brain because you're constantly like learning new things and interpreting images, and you have to like solve puzzles all day pretty much, and that can get very draining. At least that's what I've found anyway. I'm gonna turn this off now and go into uni because I'll be there in a few minutes.
Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
Today's going good. I'm in the radiology room, just hanging out. I'm about to do some cases. Oh, blurry. Just finished for the day, and it is 4:45, which which is actually quite good timing today. I'm feeling very tired, but today is actually my last day of the week because it's Easter weekend this weekend, so we have Easter weekend off, which is amazing. Right now I am heading home, and on the way home I am going to get a cake because my flatmate, my lovely flatmate, got her driver's license today, and I thought I would treat her to a surprise cake. So I totally forgot to film me buying the cake, eating the cake, showing my flatmate the cake, and eating dinner. So we had sushi bowls for dinner, and then we shared a cake for dessert, and I'm getting ready for bed. Not bed. We're gonna have to watch a movie as a flat tonight. So yeah, I don't know if I've actually mentioned this in any videos, but I live with 4 other people, 3 of which are fellow 5th year vet students, and 1 of which is a working professional. But yeah, it's quite nice living with other 5th year vets because we're always all over the place, always on the go. So how have you guys been? Are you guys vet students or not vet students? I'd love to know. I'm nearly at 10,000 subscribers, which to me sounds insane. And I know I'm not the most reliable YouTuber. I know my posting schedule is very all over the place. I had a comment on one of my last videos saying, "Finally you've posted." Which I totally understand because, like, you know, I don't post very regularly. But I feel like I do a good job considering. I do YouTube because I find it fun. I don't do YouTube because I want to be the most famous or because I want to make the most money. That's not why I do this. I do this because 17-year-old me would have absolutely loved to know what it's like being a vet student because I had no idea. I just knew I liked animals. I didn't have anyone that I could kind of look up to. But yeah, I just want to let you know that not everything is sunshine and rainbows. I have a lot of days where I really struggle. For example, today on my Zoom session, I admitted to my lecturer that I have anxiety because I forgot that my Zoom microphone was turned on. He kind of made fun of me for it, which is totally fair enough. It's quite funny. I think I'm going to leave the video here, but thank you so much for spending 48 hours with me. I really enjoyed hanging out with you. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you next time.